house of lies, but the truth is, he's one of our favorite guests.
Yes!
Get ready because Larenz Tate is back.
Yay!
And later, there's $300 on the line as some lucky audience members go head-to-head in a pop culture challenge when Trivial Pursuit returns. Plus, the Shahs of Sunset, Reza, is here. And if that isn't enough, we're taking some unexpected ingredients and showing you how to up your salsa game when we bring out some salsa surprises.
Love that. I'm so excited about that.
Okay, now, I know you ladies had fun with my boo, Adam, yesterday. You guys, I was so embarrassed.
Why?
Because you guys asked him about, like, manscaping and about, you know, asking directions.
Of course we did.
It's girl chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
We keep it real.
We know everything about your man now.
I know,
Sorry.
I know.
He was great, too. I think he
you.
was a really good fill-in, and he needs to fill in more often, because
Really?
I like him. I like having that man on the table.
Okay, he loved that. He said he had a lot of fun.
Did
with
he?
you.
He's cute.
Yeah. Thank you.
I see
know.
why you like Adam. I was like that.
Hey, Mark.
What?
What?
You don't feel jealous she's letting go of Vince and going on to Adam?
Absolutely don't. Have at it, honey.
Anyways, well, I'm ready for some girl chat today.
Girl,
I missed you ladies.
Tam,
Okay.
I'm ready for it because, and I'm so glad you're back, friend, because let me tell you, last night I went shopping with Logan, right? And I caught him trying to reach for some candy. And I was like, no, Logan, no. And you know, he was all in his feelings. He was upset. No, really. But I'm really trying to make sure that he eats healthy.
Absolutely.
Like, in fact, last week I read that in Puerto Rico, they actually are debating a bill that would fine parents if the school deems them to be obese. Like, do you think that's fair, though?
I think I'm on the fence with that. I do love that Puerto Rico is raising awareness because if your child is obese, like under 10, I really think that's the parent's responsibility. Who's
Very
feeding the
much so.
child? However, a lot of times I know, like me, how I was raised, I didn't know what was healthy and what wasn't. Jeannie, you will be so upset at this, but I used to cook with lard.
We all
I did. We all did, because I didn't.
Heart clogging.
I
artery
know.
clogging.
Good, though. Some good chicken.
I did.
I know, and it's more about education than it is
And
about...
that's what I was going to say. To
Yeah.
answer your question, instead of maybe fining the parents right, you know, out of the gate, teach them. Let's educate the parents on what's, you know, what's healthy for your family and most importantly for your children. Yes.
Another important thing to consider is that obesity is not just what you're feeding your kids. It also has to do with just the way your genes are.
Genetics.
Your genetics,
Yes.
your blood type, the way your body processes food. So some part is your parents' fault, but some people are just born with a different ability to process food.
Well, I guess the question is, should we fine parents? I mean, you guys are parents. How would you feel if you came home and Logan, after he's been in school, and said, we're going to, you know, this wouldn't happen, but hypothetically, you know, you got to get charged $500 because we feel like he's 20 pounds overweight.
Well, I think in this case, it's not 20 pounds. They're talking obese. Which I think, you know, we have to recognize what that is. That's probably more than 20 pounds overweight.
Okay, the BMI
It's unhealthy, yes.
is over 30%.
Yes.
That's obesity.
I want to answer your question.
Okay.
Then, yes, obese, yes, I should get fined for that. Because even if, you know, let's just say Logan has the thickum gene, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's my responsibility to make sure that I stop going through the drive-thrus. He don't get, you know, chips, you know, and, you know, popsicles and all that stuff. I have to teach him to eat, you know, balanced meals, have some carrots, have some apples, you know, fruits and vegetables in his diet. Now, that's on me.
But don't you kind of think some of it also is a cultural thinking? Because
Yeah.
my mom, when I was eating when I was younger, she put all the food on my plate. If I dared to get up from the table without finishing, and you guys try to find her, she'd be like, we poor, you eat all the food on your plate.
Yes.
Who you think eat the food here? You.
And that's
it's like,
the odd thing, but it's coming from Puerto Rico. Now, I had a Puerto Rican grandmother. Tita, hey. Okay, but my abuela, like growing up, it was you wanted your grandchildren to be...
They will not listen to Americans.
Be thickums.
Yeah.
You want, like, my grandparent literally would be like, no, ella es muy flaca, tiene que comer. Like, she needs to eat. She has to eat. Like, my grandparents wanted me, Janita.
Do you guys know any grandparents who really put you to portion control?
No, but so culturally, I think in the States, we indulge.
Yes.
But I think the most part is like, you know I grew up like this. if you're full, you're happy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's what
And,
I
you know,
mean.
the kids don't bother you, they ain't nagging and stuff like that. Now, to this day, my mother will make Logan biscuits. And I thank God for that, because after them biscuits, he is knocked out.
Yes.
You know? After he done ran around here like one of baby's kids, like, oh, Logan, like, good God, I ain't got no more energy. You know, Mama, can you please make some biscuits? And I appreciate that. You know, because I grew up on it, and, you know, we were a little bit more calmer when you're full. Like, I'm happy now full.
Well, I guess it goes back to defining. I kind of agree with you that we should educate each other. And I think as a country, we're trying to do that. There are things being put in place. First Lady of the United States,
That's why I say I love Michelle Obama.
Exactly.
Yes.
The things that she's trying to do.
Move
the
your
people
body.
got mad because she's trying to put in healthy snacks and take out the sugary snacks. And I think education is just the key.
Yes.
Because, I mean, quite honestly, when I was growing up, my mama didn't know about portion control. She didn't know about...
Neither did
She was
mine.
too busy trying to feed me. And whatever she could feed me, she fed me.
Whatever goes
So
down,
it's like,
yeah.
but I used to go out and play every day. So I wasn't an obese kid, you know? So I think it needs to be education.
It goes hand in hand.
Exactly.
Well, I have a question for you guys. I mean, as adults, do you guys, well, I think that a lot of the pressure that we put on ourselves comes from the expectations of, you know, our parents. Do you guys find yourself striving, and be honest, to live up to your parents' expectations? I know for me, I always wanted to please them.
Their approval, yeah.
Yes, I just wanted their approval. Do you guys find yourselves doing that sometimes?
I felt the pressure of it. Like most Asian parents, when they come to the States, they always think that the higher amount of income-bringing job, does that make sense? But
Yes.
the doctor, the lawyer, is what's going to secure the family. Clearly, this is no doctor, no lawyer. I didn't do that well in school to get there. But I had a passion for people and connecting with people and getting women to feel confident about themselves. So I pursued television and I went about it, but they weren't happy with it. But the key that made me gain the respect is I communicated with them my plan. I have a plan. Don't worry, Mommy and Daddy, I'm not homeless. I got a plan. And so as long as they heard that and they saw that I wasn't coming home like just starving and you know, dirty, they were like, okay, there's a plan. And they believed me, and so they supported.
Yes.
Well, I'm definitely always looking for my parents' approval. I think because, you know, I was always kind of like a go-getter, and it took me a little longer in life, you know, to get to the point where, you know, I felt successful. Sometimes to this day I don't feel successful because I'm always trying to, you know, get it going. You know what I mean? But you know, I always look for that warm and fuzzy feeling. You know, when your parents were like, "Good job,
I'm proud of you."
Oh, jeez, I'm proud. It's like, oh, wait, let me try some more. You know what I mean? It's just a really, really good feeling.
Well, when I was growing up, my mother gave me 2 expectations, you know, that she said, you know what, this is what I don't want to happen to you growing up in the project. She said, don't get pregnant and don't get shot. 1 out of 2 ain't bad, all right? I just...
You know what? You know what?
I'm kidding.
Shut up!
I'm done with you.
Love.
That was it. It was just simple for us, you know, so it wasn't a lot of pressure for me. And now that I'm on TV, I think I exceeded her expectations, so it's all right, you know.
Whenever you think you don't, you definitely do, you know? And I remember, like, I was in high school, and everybody was going to college. I was like, I don't want to go to college.
Really?
No, I didn't, because, you know, I was looking at the curriculum, and they did not have Superstar 101. I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to study here?
Oh, my God, I love it.
Oh, my goodness, I was absolutely nuts. I think I made it proud.
The weird thing is, my mom never put a lot of pressure on me to be like successful career-wise. I feel like the pressure I get from my mom is more to uphold a moral stand. Like, I recently went to a Joel Osteen thing in Yankee Stadium, and me and my sister are like laughing, something's happening, they're talking about World Vision and sponsor a child. Claude and I are laughing about what I have no idea. My mom was so upset. And for her, it was so disappointing. She's like, I raised you girls to want to help the community, to do better, to help people out. And she made us feel so awful. I adopted a child, yes. Like on World Vision. But like, that's the kind of pressure my mom gives me. My mom will call me once a week and be like, what did you do for someone today? Like, what have you done? Like, Adrian, you know, it's the holidays are coming up. It's cold in New York. Are you saving up jackets to give out to people? So my mom holds me to that sort of thing. I hear my mom's voice in my head all the time.
I love that. She's more, because as a parent, I would do the exact same thing. She's more concerned about your character.
Right.
And how you're going to inspire and change the world. world.
Yeah.
And
can't
I
just
love
take,
that.
take,
yeah,
take.
that's
It keeps me up at night. I need to do
Because I
more.
want to know, as parents, what are your expectations? Are you going to set some for your children?
You know what? For me, I think, you know,
Good question.
whatever Logan wants to do, I will support him. But I think it's his happiness for me. Like, I want him to be 100% happy. But also, I have to remind myself, like, I am not just raising my little teeny weeny cute little baby. I'm raising a man. You know, and that is my responsibility to make sure.
Absolutely.
So you know us. Sometimes we talk so much we run out of room in the show, and so some of the stuff we've done has never aired.
Crazy.
Today we're showing you a bunch of stuff that has never been seen before. And this first one up is one of my favorite games that we play because I love watching Adrian and Lonnie together. It's the best.
I would have to
That
agree.
is so sweet. Good
Seriously, you guys are hilarious. So who's ready for some trivial purse loot? I hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Here you go.
All right, you guys, here's the deal. 2 audience members will go head-to-head in a pop culture trivia battle. And I'll ask you a question, and if you buzz in first with the correct answer, you get to loot one of these purses. One of the 3 purses contains $300 in cash! All right, so are you guys ready? Let's find us some contestants. Carolyn Smith, where you at? Araceli Willett, where are you? Both of you get to play Trivial Purse Loot. Hey, all right, welcome, Carolyn. Where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL, Sade. Araceli, where are you from?
Anaheim, California.
Here we go. For your chance to loot the purses. This very sexy movie based on a very racy book opened on Valentine's Day weekend. It's about 2 lovers and it's bound to make you blush. What's the name of the movie?
50 Shades of Grey.
There are no losers here at the Rio.
Not at
so
all.
you are winning a priceless Rio shirt. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
All right. You get to go over to Lonnie and decide which bag you'd like to
girls.
loot.
Which one of these purses would you like to loot?
Which one?
I'm gonna go with red. I personally like the red satchel.
You like the red?
So yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
that.
All right.
Good luck, girl. But you're a winner! You get a t-shirt! Girl, yes! And you know what? If you would have chosen this one, $300. Sorry, honey.
Wow.
I get to keep it, don't I? And
You do not get to keep that money because we're going to play again. Who else wants to play Trivial Purse Loot? Cheyenne Tanner, where are you? I see you, girl. And Kenzel Saspa. Come on down, you guys. Yes. Woo! All right. Cheyenne, you look amazing. Where are you from?
I'm from Carson, California.
Carson in the house. Hazel. All right, where are you from?
I'm from Marietta, California.
Callie. All right, what movie is the popular and dismissive phrase, "Bye, Felicia," from?
Friday.
Correct! You're right! Woo! All right, girl. You didn't get it right, but you're not a loser. Thank you, my
You
friend.
did.
You just won a priceless t-shirt from the Rio.
which
Thank
one
you,
of
girl.
these purses would you like to loot for the $300?
I'm gonna go for the black one.
The black one. Okay, girl, good luck.
Ooh, come on.
It's okay. It's
But
all
you
right.
get real t-shirts.
I sure do.
There you go, girl. And you know
Thank
what?
you.
If you would have picked the Monsters. We're sharing some stuff you guys haven't seen before because, well, quite frankly, it's an hour-long show and we talk too much. Like this next segment when our boy Larenz Tate comes by for a visit. Now, we know him, so he has no problem getting all sorts of comfortable with us, and we love it. Take a look.
Larenz Tate!
Thank you.
Now, Pumpkin, you know the the drill, honey. Nothing's changed over here.
I'ma go over to that
Go
wheel,
over there
right?
and spin that
Okay,
heel.
that's all right.
Yes.
Do it good.
All right, let's see what we're gonna come up with.
Let's see what we land on.
Let's see what we're
Here
gonna
we
land
go.
on.
Fingers crossed.
What is
The reality show I want to be on is.
Come over here and
Come
spill
on
that
over
tea,
here.
honey.
Okay.
I'm dying to
a
hear
reality
this.
show.
Yes.
All right, so I don't have that many guilty pleasures, but one of them is a reality show called Naked and Afraid.
Out of all the shows,
I
Larenz,
think we had them here once.
we
Did
did.
you?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, are you serious? You would do that?
Yeah, if Lonnie joined me. I mean, I would be naked and she'd be afraid.
No, if I got naked, you would be afraid, okay? You would be attacked, you know?
Oh, no. It's definitely a guilty pleasure. I love that show.
So the last time you were here, we chatted about your role as a husband, but you're also father to 3 young boys.
Wow.
Yes.
What do they think about their dad being a movie star?
Oh, wow. You know, it's so funny. I didn't tell them that I was an actor. For the longest time, what I would tell them was whatever I was doing at the time was my occupation.
Wow.
So if I was a fireman, I was doing a TV show called Rescue Me where I played a fireman. So for the longest, they would come to set in New York and I would be this fireman. Or
Oh my
if
God!
if I was
cute.
a bank robber, I was like, you want them new Jordans? We can do that. No. Yeah, so,
Now, have you ever done hands-on research for a certain character that you had to play?
absolutely. I'm a big research guy. It's so funny. When I was doing a movie with Vin Diesel called A Man Apart, we played undercover DE agents, right? And so I was like, yo, I need to do some stakeouts. I need to know what this is like. I went back to Chicago, and I happened to have some family members who work with, the law enforcement. I said, yo, you got to get me on a ride along. I want to do like a stakeout.
Oh, wow.
And so they said, listen, we're going to talk to one of our informants. And I was like, all right, cool. So I'm in the back of the car while the informant is talking to the guy.
Yeah.
And the informant sees me in the back seat. And he's like, oh, hell no, I'm not talking. Because it's Larenz Tate. Why is Larenz Tate in the back of the thing? Right? And I'm like, no, it's cool. I won't say nothing. Yeah, needless to say, he didn't give up any information.
Oh, wow.
You ruined the operation.
Yes, I blew
the
it.
joint.
It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Mr.
Hilarious.
Tate, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
We girls have become friends since we've been doing this show.
Uh-huh.
Have you become friends with any of your co-stars?
Yeah. One of my good friends is Ludacris. We did a movie,
Oh.
Crash.
Yes.
Once we got on Crash, that's my guy, right? And it's so funny because Chris loves to bring me on stage, which I love. And of course, my inner rap artist is into it. So it's so funny. One time he was doing Move,
Yeah.
Get out the way.
Get up,
Get
get up and do
So
it. Get up
I
and do it.
snatched the mic
No, we need to
and
see.
started trying to rap and do my
wanna
thing.
sing.
Well, listen, I don't rap. I don't do. That's the whole thing. I don't know
What came out of your mouth?
everything but the right words. and so, needless to say, Ludacris never invites me on stage again. He says, never Kanye West me like that again. I'm pulling microphones. No, but what can I say? That's just not my lane. So I remain an actor.
And speaking of acting,
Yes.
you play Don Cheadle's brother
Yes.
on the hit show House of Lies.
Yes.
Yes.
So tell us what that's about.
Oh, man, my character Malcolm is, he's a bit of a charmer, but he's that family member that comes around and he's always trying to, stir up some trouble. He's always agitating everybody. He thinks he's the voice of the community. He wants black folks to have some say, so he's trying to create his own talk show.
What?
He's trying to create, and he's not a talk show host, but
Well, we're showing you some brand new segments, and we had a blast doing this next one. Let's just say Larenz Tate is basically up for anything when he stops by. Check it out.
So, Larenz, on your show, everyone tries to keep afloat while building a foundation out of lies. So we ought to know, what is the shadiest lie you've ever told?
wow.
Yeah.
Spill it.
I can't tell you.
No, you got to.
I can't tell us.
This is the real.
Shady. I know it's the real, but I feel like being the fake right now. So I'm not saying nothing. I ain't talking. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Ooh, the line must be a good one. Well, we've got a game for you. We're building a house, but it's not made of lies.
No.
We used more practical materials, and it's gonna be a battle of the builders. On Team Larenz are Tamar and Lonnie. Hey, hey, hey. And on my team, the winning team, is Tamara and Jeannie.
All lies. All lies.
We're gonna put a minute on the clock, and we're gonna see who can pimp their pad the best by grabbing supplies and decor from that pile right there in a game we call Let's Play House. You think you got this?
All done.
Confident?
Man, let's get to this.
All right, guys, we go on the sound of the horn. Ready, set, build.
Okay.
Now look, I'm gonna do the wallpaper.
Come on. Let's do it.
Okay, get this.
Okay, I need 2 shrubs. I need 2 shrubs, Adrian.
2 what? 2 what? 2 what?
2 shrubs.
Get this damn thing over.
Jeannie, help me.
I need a mat. I need a mat.
What else do you
It's
need?
gonna
What
be
do you need?
mismatched, but it's still wallpaper.
Let it go.
Get a different one. That one, yes. You think of it.
Keep this real. Come on, Larenz. What you doing over there?
Lorenz, make it pretty in the front.
I need a cat or something. What cat?
This wallpaper is hard.
This is, mine's broke.
Come on, y'all. We got this. Jeannie ain't got nothing.
Chair.
No, chair there and chair there.
Okay,
Adrian,
perfect.
you. Turn the cat around.
This is an orange tree.
Help me, please.
You done messed up.
Should we do this?
Yes,
Really?
let's do it fast.
Or do it
on one side. Ready, one, go.
No. Like this. No. Stay there, right here. One. Tamara, get in the
Just
thing.
sit in the
Get
chair,
in the thing.
Larenz.
Get
Sit in
in.
the chair.
Sit down. Get the cat. Sit down.
I don't like ours. All right, time is up. Now, let's see who in the audience thinks the winner is, all right? Was it Team Adrian? No. All right. Or was it our team, Team Larenz? Yes, we got a barbecue. We got a whole bunch of wallpaper. We got a welcome mat.
There's no order to your house,
Listen, we got the grill.
It's not
You know, black folks like the
asymmetrical.
barbecue.
How about that? We got a mailbox. We get our check.
No, every house has that one house on the block that looks all disorganized. It's that house.
Now, today we're sharing some never-before-seen segments, and I straight up love this next one, honey, because guess what? It has Miss Adrian Bayalon in the kitchen. Stay away.
Don't laugh. Put down the jar of store-bought salsa and get ready because we're taking things into our own hands. It's time for Salsa Surprises. Hey! All right, I'm up first. Now, this one may be a big surprise for a few of you, but I swear it's super tasty. Check out my ingredients. Surprise, folks! It's blueberries and ginger. Now, let me show you how to make a blueberry ginger salsa. So you're gonna start out actually by chopping your blueberries in half, just like this. Next, you're gonna toss in finely chopped shallots, fresh grated ginger, and chopped mint. Then in another bowl, you're gonna whisk lemon juice, olive oil, and honey together, like I did over here. We're just gonna whisk that up. And then you're also gonna pour this into the bowl.
Okay.
Right, you
I
pour
think
that
the honey
over,
could tie
just
it
like
together.
that.
Okay.
The honey, I wanna get a little extra honey in there.
That does look really refreshing.
And then you're also gonna mix this all together.
Okay.
Now, when it's done,
Wait for it.
surprise! Here's a tasty blueberry ginger salsa.
Okay, so you guys, I'm dying to show you what my surprise ingredient is. It's everybody's favorite. Are you ready? It's watermelon! I'm making watermelon salsa, and I promise you're gonna love this because it's so easy to make. I like easy recipes. So first you add watermelon and onions, jalapenos, cilantro into a bowl, like so. And then you add a bit of lime juice and some salt, right? Then it looks like this. Surprise! You've made yourself a yummy bowl of watermelon salsa.
That looks good. All right, guys, I'm gonna bring it on home. Let's see what I've got. Eggplant. Who puts eggplant in their salsa? I do, that's who. Here's how to make grilled eggplant avocado salsa.
Yum.
Okay, start by grilling your eggplant on medium-high heat for about 30 minutes.
Yum.
Then you're gonna let them cool, scoop out the pulp, chop it up, and throw it in a bowl, like so. Now, you're gonna mix in grilled peppers, avocado, I love avocados.
Me too.
Tomatoes, right? Then you're gonna, I should have used a spatula.
We could use a spatula.
Okay, then you're gonna add some lemon juice, some olive oil, good old olive oil.
So good for
and salt and pepper. And then
Yum.
finally, you're gonna add cilantro, chives, and garlic. I love garlic.
garlic,
Okay,
fresh
then
garlic.
you're just gonna toss this all together, like so. And then once it's all blended, you're gonna serve it with sliced French bread for dipping.
Yum.
And when you're done,
I'm ready to try it, Tamara.
me too.
Surprise!
Surprise! It's grilled eggplant avocado salsa, y'all. You ready?
Me too, me
Oh my God, that looks so good.
Here you go, Adrienne.
There you go. Give some Genie.
All right, Jeannie.
Ooh, that's perfect. I like extra eggplant. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
there we go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, and I'm gonna try it too.
This tastes like an incredible appetizer, actually from a restaurant.
Oh my God.
You know how they do that at the restaurant?
This is even way better than mine.
You guys.
The bite from the
Delicious.
Oh my
garlic.
God, and the lemon juice. Earlier, you saw what happened when our old pal Larenz Tate stopped by. Well, it's just as fun when a new friend pays us a visit, and that's exactly what happened in this next segment when Reza from Shaws of Sunset popped in. Guilty pleasure alert. Take a look.
What is up? Who's a good-looking audience? Look at his hair. Hey, boy, what's up? Look at his big hair. What is up?
I thought you was engaged. You got what? Okay, you look so good. You've been hitting the gym. Look at you.
I was fat. I had to lose weight. No one told me I was fat.
Well, you look great
Thank
now.
you.
Now, do you have any of those crazy gym moments now that you're, all into the gym?
Girl, let me tell you about the gym. So my big butt is at the gym, right?
Okay.
And I am glistening, sweating. And all of a sudden I hear, I don't want to be that person at the gym, but you are funny and I love your show. And I looked over and it's Riri. I'm like, I swear to God.
Rihanna.
Girl, Rihanna. And I'm like, girl, if you can't be that person at the gym, who can? I can't be that person at the gym. But you guys, I was so out of breath that I didn't get to savor the flavor of the moment. I was like, wait, can we do a redo? I need a hug and a selfie.
I know you're used to nice, expensive things because Bob Harper
Yes.
from The Biggest Loser.
Yes.
He kind of spilled some tea on you, huh?
He did. Look how good I looked back then.
What is going on in this pig?
Back then, when I was looking fly as you know what, he didn't have a pot to you know what in. He had no money. Now he's rich as hell.
Yes.
Rich as hell, and we're not together.
What happened?
Okay.
Why didn't it work out?
So after I was, taking Valium and trying to go to sleep, and I was talking like this to my mom because he dumped me. My mom is like, Reza, the white people, they are not like us. Okay? When they're 18, they get kicked in the butt out of house. We are culture of love. They don't know how to love. No, we are passionate. Basically, my mom was trying to make me feel better for getting dumped. It's not a real
It
deal.
just didn't work
Yeah,
out.
it just didn't work out.
He had no money and he dumped you.
Yes!
Well, that's all good. Let me tell you why. Because nowadays, this fine man right here is engaged. He has a fiance, Adam.
Yes.
Adam.
Yes.
So you're planning your
Adam.
wedding with your fiance, Adam. How has the planning been going? Because I hear Persian weddings. Do tell, how are
Girl,
Persian weddings?
Persian weddings start with the jewelry, okay?
Really?
That's first start with the jewelry. Then it's about money, jewelry,
Drinks,
sex,
how much
what
they
kind of
love
house
you.
are you buying?
here for it.
What kind of Rolls Royce are you gonna get your wife?
I love how much
the good
Just
stuff.
asking, I know being Persian is not looking too bad. I'm looking to get an invite to this.